Hey, it's me, MLV. Here is Pool Chapter 36, and this one is titled Forlorn. You glanced up from your table to see Mina, Momo, and Jiro all looking at you, and you gave them a forced smile before looking back down again. Oh, this is so awkward. I wonder what they're saying about the chef and I now. I don't want to lose any of their respect over this stupid weekend, but I keep getting into weird situations. At that moment, your food arrived, and you thanked the wait staff, then waited until they had started handing everyone else's meals out. The least I can do is wait until everyone has their food before starting, you thought, looking down at the delicious food before you. Man, this looks good. Patiently, you waited until everyone had food in front of them, and then watched as they all took mouthfuls. Okay, I can eat now, you thought, happy with your decision to wait to show that you weren't trying to be any more special than anyone else. How is the food? The pleasant voice of the chef asked as he suddenly appeared in front of you. Having just taken a mouthful of food, you couldn't reply, your cheeks blown out like a chipmunk's as you sat there smiling stupidly at him, trying to chew your food down while rapidly nodding to let him know it was fine. He quickly pulled the chair out opposite you and sat down, resting his elbows on the table and his chin on the back of his interlaced fingers as he waited for your reply. Yes, you finally said with a small embarrassed chuckle. Yes, the food's fine. My apologies. I caught you right when you had a mouthful. Forgive me. Oh, you hummed, waving a hand. It's fine, I promise. It happens all the time. Ah, yes, well, it would be amiss of any good chef or waitstaff not to check to make sure your food is okay, especially when it comes to your food. And what the hell is that supposed to mean? You thought, stiffening a little but forcing a smile anyway. That's kind, you said aloud. The chef continued to make small talk with you, occasionally throwing in an extra line or two about how you deserve to be treated well, and you could feel the eyes of the various students and also Aizawa's on you both. I don't know if he's trying to be nice or if he's trying to flirt, but it's making me uncomfortable, you thought as you gave him another fake smile. I need a reason to get out of here. Almost as if the Lord himself had heard you, an angel, disguised as a heavy-set builder with a beer gut, appeared, calling loudly into the hall for a Miss Lynn to show herself. Here, you called gratefully, standing and turning towards the man with a grin on your face that was as large as if you'd won a bingo set. Sorry, miss, we just need a word regarding the cabin you're in, he said, jerking his head roughly out the door. Absolutely not a problem at all, you said cheerfully. Please, let's go right now. You speed-walked towards him, before turning around and throwing a quick apology to the chef. Sorry, my apologies, I need to attend this matter, you said quickly, with absolutely zero apology in your voice. Miss Lynn, Aizawa's rich voice suddenly said from beside you. I'll accompany you. Oh, thanks, you deadpanned, turning and walking out the door with the builder and your colleague as the chef watched you go. Why is Aizawa coming? This doesn't concern him. So, damage is pretty extensive, the builder said as you walked. It's going to take a while to fix. Oh, that's okay. I'll stay somewhere else then. My cabin. Aizawa stayed from behind you, and your body filled with goosebumps at his voice, sudden flashbacks taking over your mind. You hummed, not looking at him. The builder continued to talk about repairs that would be needed, and Aizawa sidled up beside you as you continued to walk towards the cabin. Was that chef bothering you? He seemed too friendly for my liking, he commented, the scarf around his neck covering from his nose down so that under his shaggy hair only his bloodshot eyes could be seen. He was just being nice, you said diplomatically. You don't need to defend him. If you feel uncomfortable, I'll make sure he stays away, Aizawa said firmly. Funny that you can't stand someone else showing me attention. Whoops, the words just slipped out before you had a chance to stop them, and you bit down on your tongue to cut them off before anything else came out. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Aizawa replied in a hauntingly calm voice. Oh, shibbity shabbit, damn it, I should not have said anything, you wailed internally, remaining stoic on the outside. Nothing, he said curtly. It's fine. I already asked if we could talk later. When I said talk, I meant cards on the table, he stated. Everything out on the table. Emotions, feelings, an open discussion. Okay, he said, avoiding eye contact with him. So you might just want to gather your things, the builder continued, having been talking the whole time that you and Aizawa had been having a quiet conversation in the background. Oh, of course, he said brightly to the burly man. Give me a minute. You left Aizawa's side and walked into the ruins, gathering your bag and toiletries, then heading for Aizawa's cabin while your shaggy-haired counterpart walked back to the hall to check on the students. You know what? You thought as you entered Aizawa's cabin and set your things down on the table there. I've lost my appetite. I think I'll just stay here until everyone's done with lunch. With a heavy heart, you sat down on the chair next to the table and hung your head. This sucks. We do it. He's telling me right in the middle of being on top of me how much he desires me, how it's hard to hold it together when he's around me, and then the next day he doesn't even acknowledge my existence until someone else does. Then he gets all protective, but I feel like he still doesn't want me. You let out a soft, forlorn sigh and brushed a tear away. I need to talk to someone about this when the weekend's done. I need my granny. Oh, I kind of feel for poor Yin. There ends chapter 36. Stay tuned for chapter 37.